You guys. Listen.
Good evening, everybody. We are reading Robert Greene's The Daily Laws. And I used listen, Linda, listen, because today's subject is transform yourself into a deep listener. You know your own thoughts only too well. You are rarely surprised. Your mind tends to circle obsessively around the same subjects, but each person you encounter represents an undiscovered country full of surprises. Imagine for a moment that you could step inside people's minds and what an amazing journey that could be. People who seem quiet and dull often have the strangest inner lives for you to explore. Even with bores and fools, you can educate yourself as to the origins and nature of their flaws. Daily Law. Transforming yourself into a deep listener will not only prove more amusing as you open your mind to their mind, but will also provide the most invaluable lesson about human psychology. The secret to this, finding other people endlessly fascinating. The laws of human nature. Number 7, soften people's resistance by confirming their self-opinion, the law of defensiveness. So be quiet sometimes and let other people talk. Listen and let them talk to you about what's going on in their head. Sometimes you can draw that out of them and learn something. I was working on a line the other day and there was this very boyish looking girl, and I'm kind of tomboyish. I'm not a girly girl. So, I had my judgments, and we actually had a lot of things in common. She wants to do kind of like the engineering program, like maintenance and stuff like that at my job. And so she'd applied, and I'd applied for a driving position. So by talking to her and listening to her story, I got to learn, that there was something deeper going on with her. And she was actually nice. I thought she didn't like me or whatever, but just by talking to her and listening and her telling me her story, like I learned a whole lot about her that I didn't know. So people are interesting. Give them a chance to talk. Don't be the star of like the Kumi show, I do that. But anyways, y'all have a good evening. Join me tomorrow. We'll do it again.